G'day guys and welcome to today's MI update video. Don't forget to hit the like button before I get underway. Let me know how you went today. Obviously a little bit of an indifferent one for me. GJ got stuck in GJ buys on stream, chose to manage it in drawdown, which ended up meaning I took a small loss. So that's how I go. I choose to manage trade when I feel it's fit to do so. I feel in this case there was every reason to do so. So looking at the GJ buys above on this candle, it eventually, on this candle, it was London Open, seeing we rejected that resistance only to close back above it, a weak bearish candle. That suggests maybe grab liquidity from the upside, from the downside, we're likely to continue up if we were to break. Fortune wasn't to be, we ended up pulling back, ended up closing partials and ended up closing the full thing well within the original stop loss. So eventually made the move, gave options on stream. I hope maybe some of you took it. If you did, well done. Just after the stream, whilst I was preparing my dinner, I was keeping a bit of an eye on gold initially for potential buys, as this candle was looking like it was potentially going to close bullish above that 15-minute level to what we spoke about on stream. However, towards the end of it, it began to flip back and with volume. Now, similar to the buys we took on Friday on stream, we had that strong closure well within the zone. We're almost at the high of the zone, well above the Bollinger Accounts left hand side. What we had here was very similar. We had a strong closure below, right near the low of that the support was formed within the daily candle. So we had that close right near it. We had a closure below the bodies. That's what I was trying to think of. Sorry for the slight pause, the silence. So we had that. We had those catalysts. Had a tiny upper wick. We sort of bopped about the open, went down a tad, went back up a tad, literally like a pip or two. And then it just dropped. So I decided to take the entry on the breakout in anticipation. It's going to come down to fill the wick, to fill that gap, which a lot of you will probably have in your broker in the daily candle. It pretty much did so. It didn't actually create low wick in the daily. However, had more than 30 pips on the table, ended up securing and ended up being a nice trade, ended up being a profitable day. So now it's out of the way. Moving forward, what we were looking at, GJ. So it's at that resistance. That's what I mentioned before, level I wanted to pop up to for, in my opinion, better sell options. Now, I just want to see, as per the analysis towards the end of the stream, a little bit of structure form at these levels, credit high, a low, either equal high, high, whatever, as long as this begins to create some lower lows. And that could be a catalyst to take a sell back down from this fire resistance. Bear in mind, technically in the M30, we're still bearish. Believe it or not, we're still bearish. As long as we really remain below this resistance, we remain bearish. So, been a big move up. People might say, yes, we're due for a pullback. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to, but that's what I'd be looking for, to look for that sell. Now, if it just drops, I'm looking to the left to see where we could potentially look for support to form. We've got that exact same level as per the stream, around that 191.90. Price does form a support at that level. I look for my buy options. We start to close below it, and I feel there could be potential sells. Let's just quickly on GJ. I'm not going to spend too long today, guys. Also, high impact news to come for the US dollar. Gold, current daily is forming a pretty strong bearish candle just now. Forming a weak bullish candle just now, but creating that pullback against that strong bearish candle. And once again, rejected that open of that candle, which is what I usually see in candles that close like so. Long liquidity weeks the upside. Usually we'll pull back towards the open of the previous candle, form a bit of a resistance, head back down. Or creating a lower high. Issue is we're approaching a support. Does look like it could continue though if it begins to break the low of the previous. Again, we're just at support, so just be wary of that. Yeah, so for me, I think gold, kind of want to get it on the pullback if you want to sell it, because it's at a really key level, strong level of support. But on the flip side, if we pop down towards that level, and once again, opposite GJ, form some structure at the lows, and begin to move away from that level, now I feel we could get potential buys. Even if we briefly pop down, just to grab a little bit more liquidity from this fire zone, create that lower wick on the daily candle, then form that support, then we could potentially look for the buy option, take it back up. Just quickly, GU, very similar to GJ, so now we'll be chasing the buys. I've been waiting to see how it reacts to 125 flat and look for my potential sells. again, look for your some price action. Otherwise, wait for it now to pull back to 124.775 roughly. Maybe look for your entries above that 124.80 psychological level. That's potential level for it to pull back. I'm not liking much else, to be honest, on GU. Finally, onto NAS. So it's the 50% mark of the previous daily candle, which is a massive sell-off. All right, so we're just below it. We form support just below it. I still feel this level is key. So I might just remove that for the time being. Leave that in. And I would say I want closures below at 18092.9. If I was to look for a buy. Or, sorry, for the sells. For the buys, what I want to see is if we start to close above this consolidation, maybe tap in towards that the 50% of the previous daily candle, consolidate and maybe form a support above that level, 181, 140 roughly, a bit higher up, 181, 145. That could be us ready to continue to the upside. We do have pretty clean traffic to the left. Daily is forming a relatively strong bullish candle just now, bouncing off support. So I think that 50% line of that previous daily is key. Oil still looks like it has potential to continue to the upside, creating high lows, high highs. Soon enough, we'll be coming towards volume, time of day with more volume, so it could make the move yet again if it breaks its own high. The 30, yeah, I think it's just a matter of where it breaks in regards to the 30-minute. If it starts to pop above, close above this level here, and I think it could be potential buy options. And if it starts to close below 18092, 18093 roughly, then I think it could be potential sells on NAS. And that's about it, guys. Do trade safe. High impact news to come. Don't do anything stupid. Apologies about the trade on stream today. Hopefully some of you end up taking W. Ends up a profitable day for me. And I will see you guys, remember, about 7:30 roughly tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Until then, guys, trade safe. Cheers. Leave a like. Bye for now.